Everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Falcon Plays NEO Scavenger here. And I'm going to start this off by saying I haven't played NEO Scavenger or recorded NEO Scavenger in probably a week and a half or so. Unlike RimWorld, which I record a little bit more frequently because it's a daily release, with NEO Scavenger it gives me a little bit of time to actually record a few episodes, take some time off to record my other series that I do, and then RimWorld. I've been actually thinking about making NEO Scavenger a daily series. I've been throwing the idea in my head. The thing is, it's just a matter of actually finding time to do it, which unfortunately, with RimWorld daily and then my other two series I usually have going outside of NEO Scavenger, kind of becomes a hassle because I can't record every single day like most YouTubers because, you know, I have to deal with my own job and my own stuff in real life. So unless this is like a profession or something, it's kind of harder for somebody like me to actually record on a daily basis. But you know what? Logistics aside of NEO Scavenger and my recording habits, let's get back into the game here and let's try to figure out what I was up to. I think I'm in a black market right now, so right, if I go into my menu here, I think these are some of the things I just sold last time around. And it does seem like we're over 1,000, which is what I was trying to get here. So that's not it whatsoever, Falcon. Don't go back to the main menu. Alrighty, so let's go to Detroit. Not literally, not Detroit Rock City, but Detroit, Michigan DMC. Is that what it's called? Detroit, Michigan City? I'm not even sure what the hell the DMC stands for. You'd imagine that I would after 40-something episodes of the series. Yeah, we're authorized. It's all good, man. Just let me in. So, we have money. Now, where do we have to go? We have to go to the Haggerty Health Clinic, right? So, we'll go in there. We've already read this before. Let's go inside, check out what's happening in here. Yeah, whatever, guys. Alright. So, what services do you require today? Well, I actually have money this time around, so I'm not going to be over here stumbling around like, oh, why can I buy this? I thought I have money, and in reality, I couldn't read this shit over here. So, let's see here. We don't need any bandages. You know, antibiotic pills wouldn't probably be a bad idea, considering how fucking prone I am to getting like diseases that kill me usually at times, but we're gonna pass up on that right now. Core temperature, right, sedatives, painkillers. I love my painkillers, right? Let's go upstairs here really quickly though, because I know that's where most of this shit goes on. So let's find out exactly what it is. Ooh, artificial eye replacement, 5600. Oof, I'm way off from that, right? Night vision upgrade, telescopic upgrade, 200, and eye surgery. So what is it that I'm looking for? Then do I have to have eye surgery first and then the telescopic upgrade? Let me try the telescopic upgrade by itself and see what happens. Patients who have already received the yada 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 can have their units upgraded with rose augmentations. The procedure is relatively simple, requiring only the additional hardware to be installed by existing units. Cost 200. Okay. Okay. So I guess I do have to get the eye surgery first, right? So let's go and get the eye surgery first, and let's hope I'm doing the right decision here. Patients will be screened for eligibility and laser-assisted correction or implantable columnar lens. If eligible, the patient's myopia will be corrected and better than normal vision will be achieved. That's exactly what we're looking for. So let's order the eye surgery here. There goes $1,000, but that's okay. After screening you for the existing factors and eligibility, your vision is assessed by the computer, and you are guided into an operative room. The procedure is quick and done in under local anesthesia. Within an hour, you are back on your feet. You are told that you may experience some dryness in your eyes or mild pain, but that the healing period is only a remarkable 1 to 2 days. Finished, you make your way to the attendants to retrieve your belongings. Alright. So, we no longer have myopia. And that is a plus. So now let's get our asses back over here. I still have a little bit more money to mess around with. I wanted to get some of those antibiotic pills, but in reality, the telescopic upgrade sounds really good. And so does the night vision upgrade. What do we think I need more? I think I need night vision, right? Like, if I could see at night, that'd be pretty fucking amazing as opposed to being able to see farther away, right? So, let me go with the night vision here, because I do have the 300 eligible for this. Oh, I can't do it. I can't do this one then. Huh. So, do I have to... I probably have to get this $5,600 one. Artificial... Yeah, because then you get an artificial eye, and then you'll be able to see at night and augment, right? Yeah, I just wanted to double check. But yeah, alrighty. So, now that we've fixed myopia... Our next goal is going to be 5,600. You know, it's not like 1,000 was hard enough to get. Let's just fucking, I guess, 5 times that stake right now. I was going to say quadruple, but that's not correct whatsoever. Alrighty, so $300. I'm going to keep those in the bank for now then. I guess I could get the pills, but, you know, pills here, right? Let's just leave the Haggerty Clinic now. Oh, good. Alrighty. So now we don't suffer from myopia, which is a good plus. It gives me a little bit more benefit to look around. I have a weapon over here. I'm rocking the wrench though instead of the gun. I guess I switched in the fly. Is that what I was doing last time? I'm gonna assume it is. Alrighty, so let's go to the bank now and see if we could do anything different now that we could actually see a bit here. I don't want to threaten the teller yet. I don't think matters are that bad right now. So I could wait for her to leave. That's what I did last time, right? Let's look for the junction box. I know we did something last time with the electrician skill, right? Make sure you're waiting for someone as you watch for the right moment. And then as traffic hits the floor, you trip the breaker. Okay. So now I could watch the teller with my binoculars, or I could just... You know what? Let's use the binoculars. I mean, they're there for a reason, right? When the login screen appears, the teller rattles off some keystrokes and it's almost too quick to discern. However, you think you have it down to a couple of possible permutations. It should be enough to try manually without a lockout. Now you get your mitts on that now to get your mitts on that keyboard. Alright, so now we've made some progress. We fixed Myopia. I was able to take a gander in there. So at this point, it's just a matter of waiting for her to leave, right? Apologize for my voice leaving there. She's not leaving, my voice apparently is. Alright, so let's confirm this. You find a position with a good vantage point. As soreness overcomes your feet, you realize this is going to take longer than you thought. Well, it doesn't matter how long it's going to take. Oh, god damn it. Alright, let's enter the booth then. See what happens here. I mean, we've talked to her before. What if I, like, I pretend to be a mentally retarded patient? Maybe she'll, like, take pity on me and, like, I don't know, probably call her friends, tweet somebody, and, like, you know, go to Facebook and be like, oh, I'm helping a really, you know, disabled you know what, never mind. I feel this is going on the wrong pad. What if I showed her? All of this leads to the same thing. It's really fucked up. Mentally retarded patient. Alright, I mean, I've dealt with this before. It's just, every single time I see it, I'm just kind of like, is this really what's happening right now? Alrighty. Let's try to clear my throat here. So let's ask about this facility account one more time. Different form of verification. Yeah, alright, so we can't do anything here. I have to either wait for her to book it, or I could also just threaten her, tell her to fuck off, and then we could do our thing here. So I guess for now, just because I don't want to necessarily trip over my own feet and ruin a good thing, let's just leave. And what I want to do, or actually, I don't think it's going to do much, but let's check out the concrete floors apartments one more time. I'm going to read through this. I'm just going to try to go through this really quickly. Check out the C-store, check out the crowd. Maybe now that I have Myopia fixed, no, same thing. So let's check out the C-store really quickly here. I can start shopping. Cool, let's go ahead and start shopping. Alright, so you cannot sell items here, however. That's a goddamn shame, but they have quite a few good things for us. Batteries. They have alcohol. I mean, I suppose if all things go to worse, I could always just buy some whiskey and go get myself fucked up behind DMC somewhere. Come at me, Dogman, when I'm drunk. I guess I'll be able to be, like, I'll be very valiant to fight most of this Dogman if I'm intoxicated, though. So let's see here. I mean, they're gonna obviously jack up the prices. Why wouldn't they? It's a monopoly at this point. Cheap memory stick. Alright, you know what? I really don't necessarily need any of this. It's good, but we're looking for a Myopia upgrade right now. Or not a Myopia upgrade, but a lens upgrade here. So, alright, it's all good. I liked what I saw, but I don't necessarily have the funds for this. If you could just say I'm just doing some window shopping, if anything, or maybe I could somehow stick this place up at some future update. Who knows? So let's go back to gate 11. And now that we fixed Myopia, the world is our oyster, as you can see here, which is good. So now, my friends, we will probably go about... So I need to take a look at that right there. Recently move, unable to run. So we're tired. That's the only thing that's really bothering us at the moment, I do want to say. I would love to get a box car too. I want to stop pulling the sled around as well. We do have the crowbar with the strap. Why is it? Alright, we're not using that because I can't. I have to use the rifle, or hold the rifle instead. I have the cleaver. Okay, I just wanted to get an idea what the hell I had here last time around. So, we're good on hunger, thirst. It's just a little bit tired, but not a big concern just yet. So, at this point, I want to say that we probably should just go do some investigating. Reading some of your comments as of late, Stop it. Maybe I could talk to Hatter. No, Hatter wants absolutely nothing to do with me anymore. Fuck you, Hatter. Where did it all go wrong? We were good friends at one point. Alrighty, so that's the end of my turns. Let's just end our turn. So I guess I'm gonna go out and actually try to find ourselves, Why am I, like, in pain, and why is that arrow going downward? Why the fuck am I in pain? Why would you be in pain? You have a good... Oh. I suppose that could probably do it. Minor cut, minor bruising, minor pain. Alright, yeah, well, I hope that... You know what, I should have some pills, right? I mean, I'd be surprised if I didn't. Yeah, there we go. Use a fucking painkiller. There you go, bro. You're all good now? Maybe, who knows. Alright. So, my medication addiction aside, I guess we're gonna go and continue, roaming about, trying to find more items, and, you know, hopefully a box card or some sort of card whatsoever would be amazing, and get an upgrade from this sled. I gotta stop doing that here. Alright, so let's actually go back and out into the wilderness and explore and do our thing here. So, reading some of your comments as of late, you know what? It's pretty... Oh, who is this guy? Stranger, huh? Stranger. What's up, man? You're feeble? You have a weapon as a punch? I could kill you right now where you stand, and I feel inclined to do so, because I have the monkey wrench, and I kind of want to test it out. So let's actually advance towards this man. He's going to probably book it, though. Yeah. Alright, you little bitch. Let's end our turn over here, then. I don't necessarily have to fight that man. I'm just kind of, you can say I'm a little bit full of myself right now, because I fixed my myopia. It's the first time I've ever done that, too, so it's pretty awesome in reality. So yeah, reading some of your comments recently, I'm surprised. Apparently I'm doing a lot less errors now, which is good. You'd imagine after 40-something episodes I would do a lot. I would, you know, make less errors. But, few things that I've noted recently is that people are telling me that, it's good to loot this area around here because DMC guards don't really leave too far off from DMC, right? So sometimes they also are exposed to the wilderness like we are. Like, they do get hungry, they do get thirsty, they do sometimes die out there, and you could actually find, like, their equipment, which would be really good for selling, I'd imagine, assuming the black market isn't like, hey, what are you selling this for? Did you kill a DMC guard? And then, you know, I run into a whole clusterfuck of a situation here. So I got to keep in mind of that. And other than that, too, apparently I don't scavenge every single hex I run through that has, like, a crate box. And that's true. I don't do that just because I honestly get lazy after a while of, like, going in there and being like, oh, what's in here? And, you know, not scavenging. But it's something I should do because you never know, especially with my luck at times in the past with NEO Scavenger, when I'm going to run into a good situation. So... two things I want to fix. Loot around this area for one, and secondly, actually take the time to scavenge most of the areas around here. So we have indeed checked this out. There was nothing really of value here, so let's go ahead and check out this home, scavenge about over here. Uses abandoned home, yep, that's good. You know what, maybe I could even take a nap over here too, just to fix my tiredness too, but I like to explore outward, but having everything in completely green, so it would kind of work out. Apologize for my voice there. Alrighty, so, let's go ahead and use, obviously, the lighter. Oh, our loot's gonna be fucking terrible here. What's even the point, right? I mean, there's no point, but we might as well do it. Sure, whatever. Use everything that you have. Yeah, no useful items, I can imagine. It's too close to DMC for anything good to actually be here. So I guess we're gonna start heading north. I think north's a pretty good direction for us to head into, and I'm gonna be okay with that. I guess I could probably jump over on this side. Have I checked this out before? Here's the problem with me not recording every single day, or... too removed ahead of time, or between episodes I should say, is that I kind of forget what I've already done. This motherfucking person that ran away from us is over here kind of tailing us now. You know what? You had your chance and you didn't want to take it. Storage shed. You know what? Now that we have the crowbar, we could probably bust locks open too, right? So let's keep that in mind. I do believe that I ran into quite a few locked chests on the way over here. So that's gonna kind of help us out there. Oh wait, here's this guy again. Alright, you know what, motherfucker? You are kind of pushing your luck here, and I've had enough of it. Oh, this guy actually has stones, and... okay, well, it looks like he has a bow on his back, but is that just notifying me that he has a ranged weapon? It could be the case. If that is the case, though, let me advance towards him. Don't you run off. Oh, he wants to talk. Oh, yeah, you want to talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk. We have nothing to talk about. You don't know me, I don't know you, and you know what? Quite honestly, I don't even care to know you, so... oh, you're gonna run off. That seems like a... oh, god damn it, this guy's range is too far. Alright, here's the thing, man. If you... oh, you fucking piece of shit. Alright, you book it. Stop following me then, alright? I'll leave you alone if you would just stop following me. How about that? Yeah, leave. Get out of here. Let's go rest. Now, I'm gonna do this against my best, I guess not my best, but against better knowledge here, because he's around, so he could kind of try to loot me. But I do believe yeah, I do have my alarms at least, or not my alarms, but my noise traps, I should call them. I mean, they're alarms in a sense, right? So, let me take a nap over here is what I'm going to do. Let's put this on the floor so we can kind of do our thing over here. So, I'll put you there. We'll have some alertness, good shelter, good sleep. And what I'm going to do to make this happen even further is I should have some... yeah, there we go. I'm pretty sure I had some prescription pills, or not prescription pills, but the sedated pills and whatnot, so I could actually get some sleep, because we do have insomnia, so we can't get a good sleep without medicating ourselves, which is basically the same excuse I tell anybody, all of my loved ones, whenever they come over and I'm like, you know, passed out. It's like, Falcon, you need to stop drinking. And I'm like, it's not my fault, guys, it's the insomnia, I have to drink. And, you know, then people worry about me. Alrighty, so, either way, let's just go ahead and sleep here. Cool, I'm well rested, excellent. Alright, you can wake up now. Good. You're awake, and now it's nighttime, which sucks. This is the reason why I wanted to get the night vision upgrade, because I think this would actually help out a lot. But again, we're looking at 5,600 before we can actually make that happen. So let's not fool each other here or anybody involved watching this. It's not going to be an easy task, at least not for me. So you go back in there. Alrighty. So I would love to carry a torch at least, just so I could actually have some more movement in the nighttime. However, my fear here is that if I run into any combat, then I'm gonna be fighting with a torch instead of my wrench, and I'd rather just keep my wrench around. So let's move over here. Let's end our turn, and yeah, we're looking at 1, and I'm thirsty, huh? Well, there was a little bit of a water spot over here that I saw, right? Like a meadow or something, so we could obviously get some water from there. I don't have any wood on me, do I? I know how that sounds like, but let's be mature here for once, guys. I don't have wood. So I need to actually get some wood if I want to make myself a torch. Hey, DMC guard. We're cool, man. I'm not going to cause any sort of issue, so let's just offer to talk to him. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll keep my nose clean, don't worry. I haven't done cocaine in a while, so we're all good. Let's end our turn over here really quickly. God, I hate nighttime so bad. I really want that nighttime vision, man. Or maybe even, like, you know what would be amazing? Like, getting some of the night vision goggles. That would be the fucking tits, man. But, you know, let's be serious here. When is that going to happen in reality? So let me jump over here and see what's going on. That's going to be the end of my turn, though. Alright, fucking no more nighttime. Good. So let's scavenge here. Have I been through here before? I'm not even entirely sure. Probably. The loot's pretty terrible. So we use all this. Well, we found some items. They're just not necessarily that great. However, we are looking to make money, right? So keeping that in mind, let's rearrange this and let's take these boots at least to sell. You know, at this point, I shouldn't be too picky about what I'm going to pick up. I mean, I might as well just take it with me, and then if I run into something better later, I'll just dump off the shit that I don't need, right? I think that's a pretty good train of thought here. So how about we take this bottle, too, just for water purpose as well? Oh, here's some wood. Condition, you know, good enough. So I'll take that, and is that it? Do I want any string? How are we doing on string here? We don't have any string, huh? That's quite surprising to me. I feel like string is so useful for a lot of different things that I usually run into, and then I'm just kind of like, why can't I build this? And like, because you don't have any string, Falcon. I'm like, oh, right. That makes perfect sense. Actually, no, we do have string. What the fuck am I talking about? Maybe if you look at your inventory every once in a while, you'd know this. Good point. Alright, so we'll just take the wood here, and then we'll proceed going forward. We should probably also get some water in us, so use some of this, and then use some of this. Again, we saw a little meadow up there, so I'm going to be able to refill our bottles soon enough, and we really have to, because we're completely out of water now, which is quite fucking unfortunate. Alright, and there's a metal spot here and there, so let's just go to the one up top over here. It's a little bit closer to us anyway, and it's kind of going in the same direction that we're headed anyway. Alright, so let's go into our crafting screen here, and let us, well, there we go. For a second there, I was like, wait a minute, I know what I saw, game. So let's do that. Let's get quite a bit of this. We're gonna have to boil a lot of this shit anyway, so it's probably a good thing I have the wood now, right? So that's, I think, gonna be more than enough for now. So let's go to Genoan recipes and make ourselves a lit campfire, I suppose. Wait a minute. Get out of here really quickly. Go into crafting. I have an issue where I kind of dump a lot of things that I don't really necessarily need. Like, see, for this, all I need is, like, you know, twigs and that, and we'll kind of preserve our wood that way. Every time I say that, man, the inner child in me is just kind of like, you said preserve wood. I mean, not that you want to preserve it anyway, but unless you're, you know, taking Viagra or something. I guess then you would probably be trying to preserve it, but then again, you know, if you are on that, then that's okay, man. I'm not going to hate on that. I mean, you do whatever you have to do to get your D wet. So let's jump, actually, no. Wait a minute. I'm a fool, because I have the recipe for this. Let's just simplify things a bit more easier for me here. So I'm looking for purified water, right? Or just fucking water. Where is my water thing at? Sterilized water. Boiled. Excellent. Could you not use this, though? I mean, we could... Well, you know what? This doesn't even have a... I mean, I'd rather use... go away. I'd rather use my pod, right? Well, the weird thing about it is that can doesn't seem to actually have, like, a degradation factor to it, like a condition to it. So maybe I could just use it ad infinitum and save my saucepan? I don't know. I'm gonna go with what I do know, though, which is this. So, clear that out. You know what would have been good? If I just put, like, all the fucking water that we have over here? Kind of simplify things, yeah. Simplicity is basically the name of this game now, or at least the name of this run. Doesn't always come with the Falcon runs in NEO Scavenger, but you know what, I try. I won't be able to boil too much of this as my turns are about to end though, so that is a downside to this. And yeah, there we go. So what I'm going to do here is just end my turn. I'm getting a little hungry now, but that's okay. We have all the human meat in the world, and as perverse as that sounds, you know what? We have to do whatever we can to survive, so I'm not too falling apart over that. So let's put my fire back in there. We will put my pot if I could find it. That's sterilized already. That's sterilized. Regular water. Regular water. Regular water. Dump all this in here. So again, the point is right now is we're going to fill up all of our water bottles because we do have quite a bit of a journey ahead of us right now. So I'd rather be on the up and up before we basically get out there and end up with our dick in our hands with not being able to, like, you know, keep ourselves hydrated and whatnot. So metal saucepan, there you go. Alright, so let's just basically go crazy right now and just sterilizing all the water that we have. Turns don't really matter. We will use all of our turns if I have to. And as a matter of fact, I just about did right now. There you go. Alrighty, so that's good. Now we go into the tricky part where we do have to actually bottle this up. Now, is there an easy way to bottle this up? If there is, yeah. So let's just double click it. I'm pretty sure there's probably a shortcut for it, but you know, me and shortcuts don't really get along because I have a diligent thing against them for some reason where I just, you know, even though people tell me like, oh, Falcon, if you were to use this key, it'd be a lot easier. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, I'll remember that for next time. And does he remember? Absolutely fucking not. So fill all that up. So it's not, believe me, if you guys have left me some comments about this, then it's not that I necessarily don't want to, you know, adhere to what the hell you're saying, but it's just mostly me, just being me. Terrible mind. Terrible memory. So, now this is going to be unsanitized, I'm aware. But, you know what, I'm too lazy to actually do another round of that. So I think that's going to be more than enough for now. Alrighty, that's good. So, thank you for that fire. We have, well, we're hungry, right? So I guess I could chow down on some food right now. But you know what, this actually suits the hunger bar quite a bit. So let's wait until we really, really need it. And as a matter of fact, let's use some of this shitty water here. Kind of take our thirst away. Alrighty, that's good. And, our hunger is gonna at least kind of bring us down to 4 moves, which, you know what, that's probably bad. Let me actually eat this. I've eaten meat before, human meat before, right? It's good, you found more of this meat. Yeah. I hope there's no long-term effect. Like, am I gonna become like, you know, like, am I gonna get the shakes later on where I'm over here like, you know, dying and stuff? Like, I'm not too familiar. God, I'm thirsty again, you motherfucker. Was it the human? Oh, you know what it was? The meat is actually cured, so that would actually make perfect sense in the grand scheme of things here. But yeah, I'm not too familiar with the cannibalism community. Not that I'm saying there is a community. If there is, then I guess that's kind of weird. But I'm not familiar with it if there is. So what I'm trying to get at here is I hope, at least what I've seen in some movies, they portray as, you know, like, you know, say Texas Chainsaw Massacre for some reason. Why can I see beyond what I can right now? Is that because I thought I cured myopia? Is that because it's not daytime completely? What the fuck? Not too crazy about what's happening here, because I cured myopia, right? Myopia shouldn't be a fucking issue anymore. God damn it, game. Don't screw me right now. I paid a lot of money for that goddamn correction. Man, I'm not showing curing conditions, myopia. That's what it showed before the fix, right? I'm gonna imagine it did. Alright, you know, who cares? You know what? This episode's gone long on enough, though. So how about we call it an episode here, guys? I know it was kind of a short one. I didn't really do much, but I did fix myopia, which is really a crucial part of this. And at least I've laid out the groundwork to what I want to kind of head towards now that we've fixed one part of our issue. Again, our next goal is going to be 5600, because I would love to get the upgrades to our vision and everything like that. And maybe see how long I could survive now to actually hit DMC. And maybe by the time one of the episodes comes out where somebody is familiar with the quest beyond this point, somebody will let me know, because honestly right now I'm kind of, I'm almost running around with myopia, you could even say. Either way, I'll catch you guys next time.